If you ever thought about relocating to San Diego, in this video, I'll give you 6 reasons not to move here in San Diego in 2023. Before moving to San Diego, these are 6 reasons you may want to consider. If this is your first time here, my name is Robert Hall. I'm a local realtor here in San Diego. And on this channel, I share everything there is to see and do when living here in this great city of San Diego. So like I mentioned in the opening of this video, I'm going to give you 6 reasons not to move here. Now, to be honest, it was hard to come up with 6. Being this is my hometown, I'm a little biased. I lived here the majority of my life, so I had to dig deep to come up with 6 reasons not to move here. But if I had to choose 6 reasons why not to move here in 2023, these would be the reasons. So let's jump right into it. Reason number 1, brush fire. I'm not sure if you're aware, but San Diego does get brush fires every now and then. Off the top of my head, the most recent one I can remember was back in 2016. They mainly happen in the East County portion of San Diego. The most eastern cities of the county, like El Cajon, Ramona, the northeast Poway City. So that's something you might want to be aware of when moving to those neighborhoods or those cities in the county. Reason number 2, the traffic. Traffic is starting to get bad in San Diego. Now, it's nowhere near the traffic in LA or the traffic I hear about like in places like Chicago, Philly, or New York. But it's still more than what I like to personally deal with, to be honest. But on the bright side, it's mainly in the mornings from 7 to 9:30 a.m. and in your normal rush hour traffic, that's about 4 to 6:30 p.m. So in those time frames during your work week, like most cities, that's when you're really gonna get the bulk of the traffic here in San Diego. On the weekends, it's normally smooth sailing. Now on the weekends, you can get through the city without any traffic. Now, special events like sporting events or concerts, there may be a little bit of traffic, but that's understandable. But just your regular going to the mall, grocery shopping, or whatever you have to do, you don't really have to deal with traffic on the weekend. Reason number 3, bad drivers. Now, I believe we have some of the worst drivers in the nation here in San Diego. I don't know why. I assume it's because we get such great weather throughout the year that when it rains, and I mean drizzle, we'll have a ton of accidents. People freak out, cannot drive, so be aware of that. My advice is to stay off the road as much as possible when it rains out here in San Diego. Reason number 4, no seasons. Now, this was a strange one when it was first brought to my attention. I never realized how seasons affect people during holidays. I learned from my friends and my clients back east how they associate weather and seasons with the holidays. For example, during Thanksgiving, it's fall, the weather is changing, the leaves are falling off the trees. During Christmas, it's cold, it may start to snow. That's what they're used to. That puts them in the spirit of the holiday. Here in San Diego, this past Christmas in 2022, it was 72 degrees. That's something that's drastically different than what most are used to during Christmas. So that's an adjustment for people. I just assume people love 70+ degree weather all year long like I do, but that's something that people that like seasons probably won't enjoy moving here to San Diego. Reason number 5, I think this is obvious to everybody, the cost of living. This is the one thing I'm sure you all heard about and are aware of. Yes, it's expensive out here. We pay for this great weather. With a dual income family, it's definitely doable. But if you're here and you're single and you're trying to do all this by yourself, it may be a little challenging. But it's possible to buy a home out here and have a $3,000 to $4,000 a month mortgage. And with 2 incomes, obviously that's much easier if you're spending 50-50, $1,500 to $2,000 a month. I think most can handle that mortgage. But I assume companies here pay more than they may pay in other states. I mean, I've seen In-N-Out Burger advertise $23 to $27 an hour to flip burgers. So if you're making that much money and you have a dual income household, you can definitely afford a house here in San Diego. Reason number 6, earthquakes. This is by far my client's most asked question, biggest fear, and their number 1 concern. Does San Diego get a bunch of earthquakes? What is it with people from the East Coast and earthquakes? So on some level, I guess I get it, because on the East Coast, that's something you just don't experience, or even down south, you don't really experience earthquake. But I'm more scared of a blizzard, tornado, or hurricane than an earthquake. Most earthquakes you won't even feel, and they only last a couple of seconds. But if that's one of your concerns, I'm here to let you know that shouldn't stop you to moving to San Diego. Earthquakes are something that you can experience one and don't even realize we had one until you turn on the news and they tell you we had an earthquake the previous day. So don't let that stop you to relocating to San Diego, but I know that is a fear, so that's my number 6 reason not to move here in 2023. Before I let you go, if you are thinking about relocating to San Diego, please reach out to me. I love talking to people from all over the place that's thinking about coming to this beautiful city. I have all my information below in the description. I also have a free buyer's guide if that's something you're interested in. But until next time, Talk to you. Please comment, subscribe, like my channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to see everything there is to see about San Diego. Family fun, places to eat, places to live. This channel has it all for you. Talk to you soon.